What's up, guys? Welcome back to ExZacklyGaming. My name is Zach, and today we are back with more West of Loathing. Now, in last episode, we're going to figure that room out in a second. In the last episode, we went around, we tried to fight a bunch of pool balls and a ghost, but we got our butt kicked a bunch of times, and then we found a lot of missing pieces. Made a little exploding cigar with our tiny stick of dynamite. We found our geometry textbook. We got some rules for parlor games, things like that. We found dueling banjos. So we got a lot to work off of. We just got to see what we can do with it. So in this episode, we're just going to be doing some more groundwork. Well, I'm going to talk to her, science junk. Ooh, I love science and junk. Thanks, don't mention it. What is this thing? Oh, well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's safe. Florence attaches some of the science doohickeys you gave her to her weird backpack. Gun damage has been increased, and she has medicinal gas. I like the sound of that. Some wooden blocks with letters on them. Oh, am I going to spell boo? Damn it. It's a toy box. Who knows what horrors it contains? Let's find out. Stuffed gun. Huh. Less macabre than you were expecting. So, can I use the stuffed gun? Plus 9 mysticality, damage 1-1. It's not at all effective as a gun, but it's also not at all effective as a bludgeon. Alright. Well, if you're doing a melee run, something like that would be really cool to have, just like the melee stuff that I use. Speaking of which, I need to switch back to all my other stuff. Marmot skin cap. We'll do the Medal of Adequacy. I like that it boosts everything. Even though this is more on Moxie, everything is good to have as well. Yeah, gotta have that. That thing's crazy. Alright. Now where is it? Jumbo shrimp fork. I think everything's back to where it was. Bed, anything there? There's more than 3.5. This is more of a 3.5 poster bed. Not a 4 poster. This little girl ghost is serving imaginary tea to her guests. The doll, while terrifying, is largely indifferent. The museum employee, on the other hand, is playing along with a rictus grin on his face. The little girl wears an annoyed and disappointed frown. Hello there, my name's Exactly. Can I join your tea party? If you want, I guess, but it's a terrible tea party. Oh, what's wrong? You aren't having any fun? All I have is dumb made-up tea. I want a proper tea party, like Mama took me to. Tell me more about that party. We went to a real tea room that was so pretty. There were vases with flowers in them, and everyone was all dressed up in suits and pretty dresses, and there were white china teacups for the tea. Real tea, not imaginary. Well, that sounds very nice. It was so nice, and everyone was so polite and charming and elegant. Well, until the fight started, anyway. Oh, there was a fight? Well, 2 of the gentlemen there got into an argument. I don't know what it was about, but I guess one of them said something the other one didn't like, and he was so insulted he threw his tea right in the first man's face, and they took out guns and started shooting each other right there in the tea room. Whoa. They were still really elegant, though. They had little silver and ivory pistols, and they kept their pinkies out the whole time. Okay. Anyway, I don't remember the rest very well, except one of them missed the other and shot me by mistake. I'm so sorry. Thanks, but it's alright. Heaven's supposed to be really nice, so I guess I don't mind so much. But I didn't get to finish my tea party, so I want to have another one before I go. Except I don't have any tea, and a make-believe tea isn't fun anymore. Okay? Find some actual tea. Or I could kill this child, I guess. This guy has a smile frozen on his face, and his eyes dart around in panic as he pretends to sip tea. One eye twitches as he tries to whisper to you out of the corner of his mouth. What's that? A drop of sweat rolls down his brow, and he starts staring at the little ghost, who doesn't seem to notice. Still not getting it. Can you speak up? His hand's shaking as if he's holding a real teacup. It probably would have shattered by now. He hisses at you through his clenched teeth. Sorry, can't understand you. Bye. I mean, he's definitely saying help me. Definitely saying help me. Okay, whoa, that music is creepy. Yeah, this is a creepy scene here. 40 mysticality. Okay, we'll boost my mysticality. This teddy bear has been comprehensively and enthusiastically disemboweled. Oh, hey. Well, okay, that's definitely... The composition of this painting is bad in every way. That's definitely a real clown. Definitely a real clown. Full of baby supplies, you don't understand. Like burping wipes and feeding scissors. What the fuck? Yeah, so that clown's definitely real. Right? This stuffing would be perfect for making a silenter or a taxidermied turkey. Ooh, a silenter. Maybe I can go down and do that. That'd be interesting. Alright. Go down to the basement, check that out. So I do have some experience, so I might boost up something here in a little bit, but I gotta get a what is it, mysticality? Yeah. Which I just did last episode. Always wanting my damn mysticality up. Everything's all mystical. Alright, I need like another 7. That'll work. You write down all the spooky notes. You got 9. Spooky lullaby sheet music. Okay. Something use your hands before that operation since you don't actually know how to read music. Cool. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. But first I gotta change back in all my stuff in case I get in any fight. Right. There we go. Got all my stuff back on. I do like that music. It's good music. It's bumping. Alright, music room. Maybe I can play this. Play the lullaby. There we go. Okay. So now I'm just playing this beautiful music. Maybe that'll chill him out. Hey, is he happier now? There we go. Hey, he did it. Alright, and now I get his little thing. Well, now, that was nice. Soothing. Right. Oh, I thought I'd get his thing. Oh, well. Hey, we did it. We got rid of 1. The sunflower in a vase over here. This sunflower was enchanted to not need natural light, so now it's an unflower. Ah, I see. So we did the kids' room, so we did the music room. A little turtle painting. Oh, stay here for now. Mrs. Gunn. Okay. So let's go down to the 2nd floor. Run back through. Oh, nice vanity. A little bathtub. I already flushed that. Guest rooms. Let's see. Where's the? I think he's in the last room. The guy. Leave that porcelain there alone. Damn it, lady! I'm trying to. Okay, go through it. This room has a bed, but no door. I guess that's what they call it, a bedroom, not a door room. I mean, true. All right, this guy. I think this is what you're looking for. Exploding cigar. That's an exploding cigar? Yep, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What'd you use for the explosive? Found a really small firecracker, just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also without the, violent lead projectile. You're a genius. Please let me see it action so I can finally light it up. Alright. There we go. Hey, we freed him. This plant was planted here as a false evidence. Alright. Oh, right, sorry. No hammer yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to end up fighting some of these people, I feel like. But I really want to try to solve it. Gallery, okay. I do have the thing from the, Oh, wait, talk to Paul. Shh, the ghost still in there? Oh, yeah, still, I'll let you know. Alright, let's see if I can touch her again. Objection! Your face. Oh, overrule your... Okay. What's your problem, anyway? Bah, it's legal stuff. You never understand. Oh, yeah, try me? Oh, yeah, try me. Fine, what's the maximum legal caliber for civilian handgun? 800? 800? Maximum legal caliber for civilian handgun? Back in the day? I don't know, 45? Long Colt? Get up. Is that a real piece of trivia, or is she making up crap? Okay. Talk to the lady. Can you help me with some library stuff? I found a book and thought you might want it back. Ah, thank you. Put it back on the shelf for you. The number of the spawn will lead you to its proper location. Okay. Fun Law. You have 2 books you can put back. Fun Law and Dueling Banjos. They go on different shelves, so you can't do both at once. Dueling Banjos? You got an item, Dual Law. Duly noted. So Fun Law. Basics of Gun Law. There we go. Basics of Gun Law. This is a book overview of the laws regarding guns. At this point, history doesn't make any sense. Now I know gun law. Dual law. Dual law. You put the book back in the shop. Nice. And does that actually, do I get those stats? Gun law, plus 5 pistol attack damage. Dual law, plus 5 pistol attack damage. Nice. That's a really big bonus for me, so that kicks ass. Alright, let's go back to the gallery and talk to this lady about it. What's your problem anyway? I think you'll find that I'm quite conversant in the finer points of our justice system, particularly as it pertains to gun and gun-related activity. Horseradish, all trousers and no briefs. Oh yeah, well just try me, smart lady. Ahem. Oh, fine. Obviously, I'm going to leave me alone, so just ask your question. I'm ExZacklyGaming. Speaking for the record, state your name, occupation, and cause of death. Felicity Wainwright, defense attorney, lost a court-approved trial by combat. What? Trial by combat has been outlawed for like 15 years. You do understand that ghosts don't visually age as time passes, right? Oh, right. So your client called for trial by combat, which meant you and the prosecutor had to face off in a duel? That's correct. And you lost? She squints at you. Are you acting dumb to try to throw me off guard? I withdraw the question. Why are you stuck as a ghost? Because although trial by combat was already well out of fashion at the time, it was still a valid legal recourse. I should have been prepared for the possibility, but I wasn't. My lack of training resulted in an innocent man being executed for murder. Oof, how was he executed? Hanging, I assume. Obviously I wasn't around to see it. So to release you, I'd need to prove the loss wasn't your fault? The trial duel was completely fair and above board. There is no chance of there having been foul play on the prosecutor's part. My loss was my own. Then I'd have to prove your client was actually guilty, and therefore your feelings of responsibility are misplaced. The look she gives you is hard and cold. Look, you think you know a thing or two about law. How about you tell me the first rule about being a defense attorney? Don't refer to his gavel as a weird little hammer. You have to trust and believe your client. If you do believe your client is innocent, you'll never convince anyone he is either. So if I want to convince you he was guilty, you'll have an uphill fight, gal. You're essentially playing prosecutor here. Okay, tell me about the case. My defendant was Matthew Guilty McCready, accused of the murder of Victor Vic Timsbury at Guilty and Vic at noon, June 18th, 1878 in Reno. I have some questions. Go ahead. Your client was actually named Guilty? Come on. Names don't mean anything. Once I had a client named I Killed a Guy, and he was totally innocent. For someone's actual legal name, sure, but nicknames are usually given with some sort of basis. You've never met a really tall guy called Tiny or a fat guy called Slim. Arguably, named Guilty would reinforce my client's innocence. That's totally absurd, but I'll let it rest for now. Let me ask something else. What was the cause of death? Timsbury was shot through the heart with a .45 caliber revolver. And did McCready own such a gun? Yes, he was holding it at the time, and subsequent examination showed that he had been recently fired. Are you messing with me? Any further questions? Yes, I do have some more questions, yeah. Alright, go ahead. This was at noon precisely? Yes, that was confirmed by witnesses. Also, McCready owned a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hours. There were witnesses? About half a dozen of them. I'm pretty sure there's something you aren't telling me. I'm not obligated to play my hand face up, Miss Prosecutor. Okay then. Hang on a second. Shot with a pistol in front of witnesses at exactly noon? Was this a duel? So you can add 2 plus 2 after all. Well done. Well, as luck would have it, I've just recently read a whole book about duel law. What? Why? No reason. I just happened to cross it in the library as though I thought it might be interesting. You read an entire code of law you found at random just for the heck of it? Yep. Let me just do a quick review. A duel is illegal provided it's been between exactly 2 people at a specific prearranged time and place using the same or at least essentially similar weapons, and have to either face each other down and quick draw at the appointed moment or do 10 paces and turn and fire routine. Is that right? That's the gist of it, yes. So I guess let's start with you telling me the facts of the case, and I'll interrupt you rudely if I have any questions. Alright, but if you push me on trivial nonsense, I'll get mad and you'll have to start over. Alright, that seems fair. Go ahead. McCready and Timsbury got into an argument in the saloon at the evening of June 17th. Apparently, Timsbury accused McCready of cheating at poker. Okay. Go on. Tell me more about this argument. There isn't much to tell. The other players in the game had already folded their hands in that round, so they weren't paying very close attention. All we know is that Timsbury suddenly accused McCready of being a dirty, cheating varmint, and McCready said Timsbury was just sore because he'd been losing all night. Did McCready have a history of cheating? What's first? 4, blah, blah, blah. We're going to skip through some of this, guys, because this is a long little thing here. It would be irrelevant because the reason for the duel is immaterial to the legality of the duel itself. Motive isn't an issue here. But remember how I warned you about ticking me off with stupid digressions? This is an excellent example. Okay, Okay, fine. What happened next? The bartender yelled at them to take it outside, and since it was dark outside, they agreed to meet for a duel the next day. And that would be the 18th, you said? Okay, go on. Well, the next day, they both showed up shortly before noon and squared off about 30 feet. When noon struck, McCready fired fast enough that Timsbury didn't get his shot off on account of him having his head shut off. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Okay. He fired exactly at noon? Yes, as soon as the church bells started ringing. He also mentioned McCready's pocket watch. Yes, he had a fancy pocket watch to chime down the hour. Is that important for some reason? Oh, yeah. McCready had been accused of cheating in the past, and this time he was. What are you even talking about? All he had to do was set his watch a few seconds early. That doesn't make any sense. He didn't shoot early. He shot when the church bells rang. That's verified by the witness testimony. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he used the watch to warn him when the church bells were about to ring. A 5-second get ready alert would have given a huge advantage in reaction time. Ha! What do you say to that, counselor? You know, I'll give you that one. That's not bad. There's just two problems with that argument. Firstly, you're just guessing. You have no evidence. And secondly, even if McCready was using this trick, which he may have been, there's nothing in the dual law prohibiting the use of minor strategies like that. So it's not lawless. She pushed you out of the gallery. You son of a bitch. Well, guys, this episode is going to end with me killing this bitch. Hey, lady. The ghost took Cecilia. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no, I'm going to kill you. Yeah. If you want to fight, it's going to be by the book. A straight duel. Me and you. No partners, interlopers. Great. Oh, you're dead. Wow, that was fast. Done and done. You proved again that violence is 9/10 of the law. Hooray! Alright, guys. We did it. And on that note, I am going to end this one here for the day. We shot another ghost. Who would have thought? What a way to end it. Oh, yeah. Let's go tell our buddy he can leave. Hey, Paul. No, I took care of her. Oh, thank God. I've got to wash this flower off and get back to work. But first, he starts frantically scratching everybody's body. Oh, gotcha. No problemo. Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. Wanders off still scratching. See ya. Well, guys, we are going to end that one here. If you did like, be sure to like, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. And, of course, I'll see you next time. Bye.